Welcome everyone. Hi, this is Shoradeep. So I am one of the mentors in the flagship trading mentorship program in Stockage in Elan Markets, and I am also available as an expert in our Stockage platform, which you might have seen. So just a second, let me present my screen. Yeah. So this is the Stockage platform. Here I am. You know me as one of the experts here. This is me. So today we know that third phase of election has already passed. First, can you please confirm if my voice is properly audible to all of you? Can I get a confirmation from everyone? Can I get a confirmation? Voice okay? Fine, right? So today we have already passed the third phase of election, and by third phase, almost 52% of seats, 283 out of 543 will have already voted. तो क्या लग रहा है आप लोगों का कि इलेक्शन का रिजल्ट क्या होगा, वन साइडेड होगा एज एक्सपेक्टेड, और इट विल बी a kind of less than expected performance by the NDA? And is there also a possibility uh, for the opposition, which present opposition, to come into power? What do you feel? क्या लग रहा है ओवरऑल वाइब्स देख के? Okay. So Pintu ji is saying BJP, Vikas Paliwal sir is saying 400 plus, Kuldeep ji saying 400 plus. Anyways, so political discussion के लिए session नहीं है. So KDG is saying not getting majority BJP. So देखो, there is Pintu ji saying 350 plus. So there is a kind of not consensus, and that is what democracy is about, right? Now, what we will learn that we know Masneji is saying Congress, Tech Review is saying BJP only. So anything can come out. Like ideally, anything can come out. So our job at this point will be, the purpose of this session is to understand where we are in terms of valuation, in terms of market overall, and then we have to understand that what we should do, because the result is an uncertainty that will come. So whomever politically we may support, we may have political liking for one of the political parties. So we will try to safeguard our uh, portfolio, safeguard our position, market position, so that we possibly get shielded from the volatility that may appear from in the market. Now, let me see where market is presently at in terms of P. So presently at a 22,300 Nifty, if we see the Nifty P is 2182. Now, if we look at the market, oh, so just a second, I'm sharing this window. Just a second. Sharing this window. So if you see that presently the Nifty PE is 21.82. Okay. Nifty PE ratio presently is 21.82. Okay. Now this is a chart which shows Nifty PE ratio here over the years. Now, if you look at before 2014, our market was also smaller, economy was also smaller. During that point of time, there was a lot of volatility. Nifty would, in a bear situation, go to a 10, 11 kind of PE, and on a bull note, it would go to 28, 29, this kind of PE. But post Narendra Modi ji came to power in 2014, you see that generally Nifty bottoms out around 18, 19 kind of P, 18.92. So 18, 19, barring this phase where we were running up to COVID, and then we went out of COVID because there were no earning for 1 or 2 quarters. So earnings became so less, and the valuations become too high. But in general, you will see the 24 has been the peak PE in 24.24 in Narendra Modi era, last 10 years. So right now, if you see, we are presently at 21.61. After today's fall, we are at 21.61 presently, right? So potentially to reach 24.24 kind of level, we can have almost 12-13% left. So if possibly suppose Narendra Modi led India get 370, 360, 370 plus seats, I think market would like to attempt, in case he wins that amount of seat. I'm not saying that how many seats he will win. I'm saying if he wins. Again, I'm uh, this tab, so you can see this tab. So I'm going to the Nifty chart here. So if I'm talking about from present valuation, if we have to move, suppose 10-12%, so we can move towards almost 25,000, 100, 200, in case there is a 370 plus kind of a mandate that is given to NDA, right? So there is a possibility of a goodish bit of up move in the Nifty index. Now, what happens in the case that NDA gets around 320, 330 seats, okay, and BJP gets around 270, 280 seats? In that case, my thinking is market will be a broader range of 21,000, possibly on the downside, and possibly 23,200, 300 on the upside. More biased towards the downside. But what happens if there is a less than 270 scenario for BJP? Because you know that if there is less than 270 seats for BJP, there will be a coalition government, and the decisive nature in which market is playing in the decisive environment for last 10 years, that market may feel threatened. In such a scenario, what may happen is that we may see a steep fall. Now, how deep a fall it can be? See, I will like to show you uh, analysis that I had made earlier. Okay, so I will like to show you an analysis that I had made earlier. Just hold for a second. I'm showing that. Around 6th of December, I shared an analysis into the Stockage Social. I will go to that. Just give me a moment. This is March 13. So this is the analysis on December 25th I made on these kind of premises only, and see at that time Nifty was around 20,400, 500. Okay, so in that my base case for Nifty before the election was 23,000, my bear case was 22,000, and my bull case before election of at that time was 24,000. So you can see the Nifty. If I go to the Nifty chart for a second, and you can see the top in Nifty was 22,794.70. So my base case, which was there, which I mentioned on December 5 when Nifty was only 20,400, that was almost achieved, right? So that was my base case ahead of election, right? Now, in that, what I analyzed that because you know that BJP had won the state elections. Okay, BJP had won the state election of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. I compared the scenario of 2003. I compared the scenario of 2008. I compared the scenario of 2008, 9, 2014. So those kind of scenarios I compared, and 19. Now what we saw, if I go to the Nifty chart right now, and why I have drawn this arrow, you will understand. If I go back to 2004, let me go back to 2004, and this is weekly chart of Nifty, what I am seeing. So in 2004 also, what happened is that 3 4 that BJP won the state election of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh, and you can see in 2004 they won the election, and there was market rally after that. Once they won the state election, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh. Now, people were expecting that BJP will win, and market actually moved in expectation of that move. Then it started consolidating. But when market came to know that actually BJP lost the market, you can see there was 28% fall in Nifty. After that, Nifty had a phenomenal rally. But we are presently trying to discount what will happen if BJP is not able to form government on its own. So we may see a 28-29% fall in today's scenario only if the opposition bloc comes to power. We may see a greater fall also, because that time Congress won almost 180, 190 seats. Even if the India is unable to form a government, which is in present circumstances quite less likely, Congress possibly will hardly win 100, 120 seats. So they won't be forming the core of the government. In such a scenario, I think if market falls, market can fall almost 30, 40%. So we may go to a level of 14,000, 15,000 in such a scenario, if the opposition with small parties together is forming such a government. Now, this is will be a substantial fall, right? Which is very less likely in my view. The probability of such a scenario is possibly less than 2-3%. Okay, that India not forming a government. But is there a possibility that India forming a government but BJP getting less than 260 to 70 seats? Yes, that possibility, given the lower voting rate, there is a possibility. We don't know again that who is due to whom this lower voting rate is happening. If it is happening due to that BJP supporters not coming into coming to vote due to complacency, there is so much uh, uh, support for Modi ji, then this scenario can happen. But there is a counter scenario where the Congress supporter and the opposition supporters, because they have lost hope, they are not coming for voting. They, in that case, BJP and India would go to 400 plus kind of a scenario. Okay, we don't know for whom this reduction uh, in this kind of election, this electoral participation is happening. So suppose we can see that BJP is not BJP getting less than possibly 260 seat. In that scenario, I think Nifty would fall to 20,000 kind of a level. But if NDA is not able to form a government, I think we will see something around between 14,000 to 16,000. So this is a scenario. Okay, scenario analysis, what can happen, and based on the past experience, what we can see. Now, if this is the scenario, what I can do presently? If I was I have to take position, how I will trade this. See, the way I will trade this is like this, because I know if Modi ji loses very badly, market can fall a lot. So, possibly for every, now Nifty lot size is 25, right? So Nifty value at presently is around 22,200. At 25 into 22,000, it comes very close to, I would say, 5,50,000, 5,65,000, right? So or 5,60,000, right? So for every 5,60,000 I have in large cap, I will buy one put of 22,000. Now, one put up, this is almost 2.5% of the cost of my portfolio, because this would be costing around 12, 13,000. So 13,000 of 5 lakh 60,000 is close to 2.5%, right? Or 2.2%. So I am happy to pay that cost. In that case, that NDA is not, which is very unlikely, 2-3% scenario possibly. In such a scenario, this will give me full protection for 2% insurance cost. Suppose BJP gets less than 250 but NDA forms a government. In such a scenario, even if Nifty fall to 20,000, this put will rise substantially, and at least if market falls by 10-12%, I had paid 2% cost, but I may get around 5-6% out of this. Because this is a long dated put, obviously, it won't be fully valued when it is at the money, but still, if Nifty fall to 20,000, its value may be 13,100, 1,400. So I may gain almost 4-5% out of this if markets fall 10%. If BJP, NDA neither can form the government and scattered parties of opposition form, then it will give me full protection to the market. Now, the scenario is if large cap fall 30-40%, the mid caps would possibly form double of that, isn't it? Right? So, if my portfolio is mid cap heavy or mid cap mutual fund heavy, okay, so when I'm saying 5.5 lakh, it is not only equity, it may be equity mutual fund also. So if my portfolio is uh, mid cap heavy, possibly I will buy two lots per 6 lakhs portfolio, right? So it will cost me almost 4 to 5%, 4.4% of my portfolio. But I don't worry, because if NDA wins big, NDA wins big, my shares will jump, and possibly if Nifty rallies 10-12%, mid caps will rise 20-25%. So 4% is my insurance cost. Like it is like term insurance. We pay the premium and we wish, we hope that we don't need to get the insurance. We live through the period for which we are insured, right? So this is the thing. We expect that market rallies 10% in Nifty, and possibly uh, we mid cap rallies 20%, and this 4% cost gone, I don't mind. Only in the case BJP is forming a government with NDA 330, 340, I think market will be where it is. In that case, this cost will be gone, right? Now, this is to protect the downside, okay? Now, because if BJP wins 370 plus, I think 400 is something very tough target. But even if 370 plus India, I think market will go to 24,500 to 25,000. And you remember what I'm saying today, when the results come out, based on whatever results come, how the market moves, right? Now, this is not all. If BJP wins 370, I need something to uh, play that also. The way I want to play that is very simple. 24th June, I will simply go and buy this call, 23,000 call, okay, of June 27. That was December 24. Now it is June 24. Uh, so if I want to play the uh, upside, possibly I will buy this call, which is 2365. So if India wins more than 100, more than 370 seats, I think market will go at least 24,500, 25,000. And in that scenario, I think I will I will, and I will possibly also buy of something of 24,000 also. तो ये मैं 2% का रिस्क लूंगा मेरे. So if I can buy one lot of 23,000 27 June call, and one lot of maybe 27,000, तो combined premium दोनों का मिला के मेरा 10,000 का पड़ेगा. अगर बीजेपी बहुत शानदार जीतती है तो आई विल पॉसिबली get out of this almost 10% rally, so you can understand, so almost 5 times 6 times of what money I am putting, I will get almost 6 times 7 times of it. So मैं डाउन साइड भी प्रोटेक्ट किया, अप साइड भी प्रोटेक्ट किया, तो ऐसे मैं चाहूंगा कि आई प्ले द इलेक्शन रिजल्ट्स. Okay, so this is it. So I do, you as all you know, I do a lot of technical analysis. So my entire thought process is based on technical analysis, the way I am looking at it. So if you want to, so I have something for you. Let me show that to you. If you want to learn very base part of this elementary price action thing, you can go for this. My courses are listed in the Elon Market, so you can go for this course, Technical Analysis 999. It is you can see almost 23,000 people, 22,963 people have done this quite good rating, recorded course 4.6. For if you take this now, you will there is a coupon code I have for you, live 90. So today we are providing 90% discount for this, so you can have this course only at 99. Okay, but if you want to know the price action, the way I go about price action, because all of you who are in stockage club, so uh, you can see my post here, and you can see most cases I see this was SRA 4,000 rupees profit booking that I give. Most of the trades I give are based on this kind of price action strategies I give. So you can see uh, all my posts and see here 1900 profit. So most of my trades are profitable. Here 1200 was loss, but most of my trades are profitable. You can see, and if you want to learn that, I think you should join this course, very highly rated 4.8 rating. Okay, so you can go here, you can go through the reviews that I have. I already have a lot of reviews. So 189.5 rated out of so this is the course. You can see already 3722 people have joined this, 4.8 rated, 189.5 rated. You can go through all the reviews that I have here. You will have a scenario. If you are serious about the market, you want to learn price action wise trading, classical technical analysis with price action, you may consider joining this. But first of all, you start joining this, and it is 90%. So only for 99 rupees you will get this. You get into this. Now from here point, I have uh, uh, explained the thing. Right now what I would like is that I will take few questions that has been already put forward. You have put forward. So a question Shomik Chaudhary is putting: what and how should be trade process, including techno fund analysis, risk reward ideally for intraday and short swing? I know it is a big topic. Just explain in brief if possible. See, first off, techno funda is a different thing. Techno funda is where you look at uh, technical analysis and fundamental analysis together. So you can see that this is my techno funda setup, and here the how the company sales are growing, how operating income are growing. This is because I am a technical guy. This is not the this is for short swing, you can say, but this is not for very. I don't trade stocks intraday. I look at, for intraday I would look at commodities in Nifty, Bank Nifty, but stocks I don't trade intraday. So for short swing, you need to look at companies which are having very good fundamental improvement. Like this is a stock which again, when I'm discussing stocks, don't take that as a I'm showing the analysis. I'm not asking you to buy. This is not a. I'm doing my analysis. I'm not suggesting you to buy or sell anything. Okay. Though I am a SEBI registered analyst, but in the YouTube, I don't want to give any recommendation, stock recommendation. It is not like that. Okay. I'm just showing you the process. Then you do your analysis. So you can see why I like this stock. You can see net margin is improving in this case. The margin over the quarters is improving, operating income improving, total revenue improving, operating margin also improving, operating cash flow increasing. The company has paying down its debt. Okay, the company's ROIC, ROE. So you need to know a little bit of fundamental analysis to understand these terms. So if you know, and this company has PEG ratio of 0.4, so absolutely high growth, high margin. P ratio is very reasonable. If you look at stocks in the same category like Cochin Shipyard, another stock, you see uh, margin is also on the similar line. The P ratio is 60. So you can understand the kind of undervaluation this Mazagaon is having. And if you go to Garden Rich shipbuilding, so you can see its margin is very small, only 4-6% operating margin. So and still the valuation is 35. So you can understand relative to them, you can how you can uh, uh, see that Mazagaon is much undervalued. And now obviously, if I want to trade this stock, I'm again going to Mazagaon. So I will look at the monthly chart. Monthly chart shows kind of a consolidation in the range. And see, right now, what I can see that there is a kind of pullback. Okay. And RSI is just bottom out here. If now it moves over 8 EMA, because MACD, you can see in Mazagaon, is very strong. So if it continues to stay over 2887, 2287, 2300, possibly it will have a break, and possibly it will go to 2500, 2600. I'm expecting these stocks, this particular stock, to do very well. So how to systematically put stop loss target. This is a long process. I brief try to explain you how. So there is a downtrend you can see, and once above this downtrend, uh, just a second, there is a trend line breakout. RSI I can see is the daily RSI bottom out. If it moves above this trend line, our 23, 2500, these kind of stocks generally move at a tranche of, you can see, 300-400 points. So if it moves our 23, 25, it may again move 300-400 point at a stretch. So 26, 2700 it will go, and I will probably try to take part partially in the move. Again, not a stock suggestion. I'm just explaining you the process where technical fundamentals you merge, and also you see that overall this is a uh, in a monthly chart range bound. If there is a monthly range breakout, it will be a very good stock. Like I show you. Uh, uh, so I show you first that I where I gave this stock, and then you understand. Okay, so you can see uh, Ashok Ashok Leyland. So you see when I gave the stock Ashok Leyland, okay, so, and the stock rallied very handsomely after I gave. See, it was breaking out of a monthly chart, and it was breaking out of daily chart. That time I gave the stock rallied handsomely. After that, I show you. So Ashok Leyland. I right now going to the Ashok Leyland chart. So this is on a monthly chart. This stock has broken out. You can see pulled back, took support at 8 EMA. So I'm very happy to buy it even now also, because this is above one monthly breakout point. It took support at 8 EMA. RSI sustaining, once it has gone above 70, it is sustaining in this zone. These are the things I look to buy any stock. So I'm very technically very bullish on this stock right now. So this is the kind of stock I generally look to buy. see, nothing moves in a straight line. This moved up, there was slight a bit of profit booking, now it is again like to book up. So I'm very happy with possibly a stop loss around uh, yesterday's deal of 192 193, which is maybe 3% just, and possibly I will start booking profit once I have a systematic method based on ATR and a super trend to book stop loss that I uh, very elaborately teach, because it is not a random the way I am doing. It is very difficult to teach everything on a YouTube short uh, session. So I teach all these things here. So if you are looking to get into this, you can if you are looking to get into that, you can look into this course. Okay. What is the point of view of tomorrow on Nifty? It is very difficult to tell, right? It is very difficult to tell Shubham ji, Walia ji, that what on a day-to-day basis Nifty will do. Okay, though you have asked, I will try to answer this. Uh, so, if you see Nifty chart, I don't know if it stays above. It is overall range bound. VIX is increasing, and this is a broad channel. You can say, and we are at the midpoint of the channel. If it stays below 22 230, I think it can go towards 21 950 960. That is the lower end of the channel. If it stays about 22 230, this 20 EMA 22,400, it can go. Overall, it is range bound, and market is spending time to actually eventually break out when close to the election results. Okay, close to the exit polls. So tomorrow it may be in a small range. Okay. Now there is a question, Ankit Gupta, should we be invested or should we square up position before election results? Kindly explain, sir. I have already explained, Ankit Gupta ji, that how you should hedge your with the puts. So I think you have got a very good understanding. Sir, is the monthly setting of RS? I use, so I will show you the monthly RS that I use. In the monthly chart, I'm not using RS that much, okay, because it does not make any sense. You can see this is a hidden. So I normally what I use is the RS in the daily time frame, and it is 55 period RS. Okay, so this is the 55 period RS I am using. Okay, and you can see these are the inputs. Okay, a 10-day moving average is there. If RS is above this and rallying, that gives me a better understanding. So presently, to explain, the base should be Nifty 500. So you can see that presently Nifty is underperforming the uh, Nifty 500, and that's why it is below zero. TVS, what is my thought? Okay, I will explain TVS, but uh, I just what the point that I want to make. Don't again, I'm not giving a stock suggestion, okay, because over YouTube, it is very. Uh, I don't think I want to give a stock suggestion. Technically, what I see, I will tell you, it is totally sideways, as you can see, and it is right now underperforming. Okay, so I think no particular view. You can see this is a range bound. RSI is little bit downward bias, as RSI is mostly trading below, but as long as it is below 2022, nothing to be very bullish about it. Only once it stays above 21 25, I think one can be a little bit bullish about this. But overall, in a very ranged movement like Nifty, because I think again close to the election we will see. So that's what from my side. So uh, uh, I think pyramiding you can learn. Pyramiding is a complex process. I teach that in my Gurpreet ji in my course. It is very complex thing to elaborate in a session YouTube in a small amount of time. So thank you. I hope you had a broader understanding that how you should approach the election results. Please cast your vote. Very important, and I wish you all the best once the election results are out. I hope you gain a lot of from strategies, the way you should position before the market. You should position, you have the view that how market can behave based on the various results. And if you position beforehand, because if you see, as the election results come close, the option prices will increase, because you have seen that if I go to my Twitter handle, so this is my Twitter handle. Okay, so this is my Twitter handle. So I had a post that you have also seen that VIX last 5 days had gone up. So VIX is likely to go towards 2540, I expect. So as the VIX level goes up, possibly the option prices will go up ahead of the election. बिकॉज थीटा का टाइम वैल्यू कम है, तो ऑप्शन स्ट्रैटेजी अगर प्लानिंग कर रहे हो को कुछ लेना है, द वे आई डिस्कस टू सेफ गार्ड योर पोर्टफोलियो, बेटर यू डू इट नाउ बिकॉज द ऑप्शन मे बिकम मोर एक्सपेंसिव एज वी क्लोज इन नियर द इलेक्शन रिजल्ट्स. So that is one point which you should keep on mind. So thanks. Please avail this. ये तो 99 रुपीज में मिल रहा है. Don't miss this opportunity. Very rarely you get it this cheap. And then also stay connected through Stockage Club, through Twitter, through everywhere. So again, showing the this is this is my Twitter handle, so you can remain connected through me. This so that's it from my side. See you all in a future session. Thank you. Hare Krishna.